Hello and welcome to Move and Wove Global Elevations Ministries. Move is for mothers of virtues, empowerment, and Wove is for women of virtues, elevation. So today I want to ask you a question. What fruit are you seeing in your life? And what fruit are you also producing in the lives of people around you? Sometimes we have to be real with ourselves. Can I go under a apple tree and pick guava? Can I go under a guava tree and pick bananas? Can I go under a mango tree and pick tangerines? Of course not. Whatever that tree is will produce fruit according to its kind. The Bible tells us that by their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? This is Matthew 7:16. Sometimes God is not asking us to judge people. He's simply requiring us or asking us to discern what kind of fruit they are bearing, and vice versa. What kind of fruit are we bearing with the people that are connected to us? I watched this video and I kid you not, it got me thinking a lot because the Bible said, by their fruit you know them. Or good company corrupts bad company corrupts good morals. So there were these strawberries, and there was a molded strawberry that was placed on two good one besides two good strawberries. And as time progressed, they begin to mold also, the two that were good. And over time, I believe it was like 17 days or 20 something days, they had all molded and they were terrible, right? So understand that the people that we keep, the companies that we keep, will either help us grow spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. They will help us grow in our capacity, in our ability to fulfill our purpose, or they will stunt our growth, right? Because red flags, number one, things that you will see in every relationship, whether it is a partnership, whether it is a business situation, whether it is a relationship, personal, red flags. And most often we will ignore red flags because we want to either push it aside, brush it aside, and say, "Oh, I'm just getting to know this person. It's still new. It's still a new relationship." But you will see red flags. What red flags do we see a lot? Manipulation, drama. You also see lack of peace. Once that person enters your life, you begin to lose your peace. That peace that you once had, you no longer have it. You have to walk on eggshells around the person. You also have to watch what you say so that you don't offend the person. You also have to be careful of what you do. You're no longer yourself. I understand that in relationship we have to compromise, but you have to know what you can compromise, what is a no-no, and what you're not willing to settle for. What is a no-no? What is a break or make in that relationship? What am I willing to compromise on? And if I'm willing to compromise, is that compromising my peace? You have to ask yourself that question. Is it worth it? Is it worth the compromise? So understanding that, the drama, the manipulation, also knowing, you will know the right fruit by the consistency, honesty, humility. That is a good, healthy fruit that produces growth. This person wants to see you succeed. They're not intimidated by your success, right? Also, someone that is intentional about everything they do. Someone who respects you and respects your boundary. You know that's a healthy fruit. You know that this person desires good for you. They didn't come into your life, or he or she is not in your life to hurt you, but to build you up, to help you fulfill your purpose, to help you fulfill your assignment, succeed in life. Because a person who truly loves you, they want to see, they want the best for you, and they want to see you thrive and succeed, because that makes them feel accomplished or fulfilled. Not to take away from you, to make themselves feel good, not to put you down so they can feel good about themselves. Right? Also, number 2, ask yourself this question: what kind of fruit am I producing? So we've talked about the other person. About yourself now. What fruit are you producing? Are you a bitter person? Are you an angry person? Are you an unforgiving person? Are you that kind of person that when little things happen, you're constantly bashing somebody? You're breaking somebody's window, car window, you're slashing someone's tire. You will cuss them through the roof. Are you that kind of person? What fruit are you producing? Are you this person that wants this person to excommunicate their families for your security? A lot of the things that young women or women don't understand is that you come in a family, you have to be a mediator. You didn't come to destroy that family, to tear people apart. You didn't come in that family to separate them. These people were living their lives before you enter that relationship. And you must grow the relationship or make it better than what it is. That is to bring the people together, the family together, unite the family. Be that sister. Let them feel like they have gained another sister. Let them feel like that mother feel like she has gained another daughter. Not to separate the mother and her son, not to separate the sisters and the brothers. That is not our purpose of being in a relationship. And also partnership. We have to respect boundaries. You have to respect boundaries, and not just respecting boundaries. You also have to value that person. So if you are not doing that, that is a rotten fruit. And the only way to get rid of that or to heal from that is to go before God and plead with God, reconnect with your Maker, and spend time in the Word and pray that God will remove that stone, whatever it is. Maybe it started from your childhood. Maybe it started from something someone did to you, and you build that resentment, you build that bitterness, that anger is on the inside of you because you never healed from it. Until you heal from that, you will keep producing that rotten fruit in every relationship that you go into, whether it is a friendship or not. All right. So also understanding that pressure also reveals the fruit that this person or you are carrying. Under pressure, how do you react? How do you behave under pressure? And also with time, because as time goes by in a relationship, people get very comfortable with one another. And you begin to see the true color. The mask comes off. That veil is lifted because that person feels more comfortable with you now. So always be watchful. Be watchful. Either for yourself, self-examination, self-reflection, self-actualization, and honesty with yourself. Because most of the time people don't want to be honest with themselves because that will cause you to take accountability, be responsible. But you have to. The Bible says in Galatians 5:22-23, the fruit of the Spirit is love, is joy, is patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, grace or gentleness, and self-control. So if we're not producing that fruit, then you have to go to God. You have to ask the Holy Spirit to teach you how to produce that fruit, because it's not only beneficial for you, it's also for your children, for your family, everybody around you. If people refuse to come around you because you're just a bitter person, you're just an angry person, you're just a negative person, it shows the kind of fruit that you're producing. Okay? So Also, before you attach, you pause. To any relationship that you're entering into, you pause. Don't fall for potential. Inspect the pattern in that relationship. Pray for discernment, not just for direction. You want to pray for God to lead you or expose what is under the surface that you don't see. Because sometimes we can be blinded to situations because we're so close to it, because of our proximity to the situation, we can be blinded by the truth. Or because we as human, we want to see the good in people, we will make excuses for people. Or even ourselves, we will make excuses. Oh, that's just who I am. I cannot change. You either accept it or you move on. That is not who you are. That is something that you learned. And a learned behavior can also be unlearned. All right? Also, protect your peace in that relationship. The God that we know, he said, my peace I give to you, or I leave with you. God will not give you peace and then come back and put someone in your life that would disrupt that peace or take that peace away from you. It never happens that way. Because God is a God that stands by his word to fulfill it. He doesn't say, I'm going to give you peace and then bring you chaos. All right? Also, prune with purpose. Letting go is not a sign of weakness. It's making room for better growth. It also making room for something good to come into your life. Because when one door closes, another door opens. But sometimes because we're so fearful, we don't want to let go, or we don't want to close that door because you feel like that thing is too good. If it's too good to be true, usually it is. All right? So today I just want to leave you with this. Take your power back when your power is needed to be taken back. Don't stand for anything that you know is not right. Don't compromise on your integrity. Don't compromise on your truth. Don't compromise on things that is a no deal for you or is a break for you. Don't compromise on it. Because someone who really loves you and respects you will be intentional about everything, and they will respect your boundaries. If someone is not willing to accept or respect your boundaries, that is not the person that you should be with, or a relationship that you should continue to harness or support or allow in your life. All right? So discernment is a divine protection. Sometimes people tell you you're too picky. I've been told that many times. I've been told you're getting old and you're too picky. Nobody's going to want you. You know, it's okay. But I've been married before, so it's not like I've never been married. So now when I get into the next one, I'm going to go in it with my eyes wide open. Yes, I will. I'm not going to allow anybody to rush me into anything or push me into anything or make me feel like I don't deserve better because of my age or simply because of their perception of who I am or what they think I need to accept in my life. It's not going to happen that way because I know this woman that God has created. He has a purpose for her. And I don't want anybody to come and dim my light. I don't want anybody to come and take that away from me, because people will come into your life strategically set by the enemy to keep you from fulfilling your purpose, your mission, because in fulfilling your mission, a lot of lives will get saved or delivered or rescued. All right, so let me leave you with this. Ask yourself today, am I bearing fruit that reflects his spirit? Am I surrounded by trees that feed or drain my growth? What kind of fruit are you surrounded with? And when you're real with yourself, you can find the best solution. You can find the best answer, and you can live the life that you're intended to live with peace of mind, because God never gives you chaos. He even said, guard your heart, for out of it comes the issues of life. And he said, test every spirit. So in testing that spirit is the only way you will know what kind of fruit that spirit is producing. So thank you so much for watching. We have come to the end of this video. I am Livy Grace, health and wellness, life transformation, and women empowerment coach. If this message has been a blessing to you, please share it, subscribe to our channel, leave a message in the comment section, and also hit the notification bell so that when we have more stories, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you. Mwah. Take care.